So everyone is very cautious, and they spend a lot of time together in close proximity, but they are very cautious and wear masks, and we are testing, which does help a little bit. But there is a concern that if one gets it and your whole team goes down, you end up having to close.
Now, we were talking, before we lost your line, we were talking about why you might be experiencing shortages in recruitment. And what we always hear on Wake Up to Money from listeners, we get texts in whenever we cover this subject saying, well, they should just put the wages up. They should pay people more and they'll get applicants. Is that the case for you?
No, I don't think that's the case at all. I think hospitality is not what people believe is an underpaid profession. I know jobs that people come out of university with a degree and are on less than my junior staff, and in hospitality you have the benefits of tips, where some of my guys this month will earn almost £500 in tips. On top of that, you get very, very generous accommodation help, and on top of that, you get fed 2 meals a day. You don't get that in many office jobs. The camaraderie within it is amazing, and as was just being said, I think the progression and the ability to make it a career and move on and progress is quite fantastic these days.
The camaraderie really is fantastic, isn't it? I think one of the jobs I look back on most fondly was working behind a bar. Jamie, stay with us, because we're going to have a look at the other side of the story now. We've been hearing from employers like Jamie who are struggling to fill their workforce. Some employers, of course, are flooded with applications. Now, there were 2.2 job seekers per vacancy in June. That's according to research from Adzuna and the Institute for Economic Studies. But in more than 40 local authorities, there were more than 8 job seekers per job. So a completely different side of the coin. Nimisha Raja is founder of Kent-based fruit snack manufacturer Nim's Fruit Crisps. Nim, good morning.
Good morning.
So have you been hiring recently, and how many applicants are you getting per role?
Yes, we've been hiring quite a lot, actually. Business is growing, and I think for the last 6 months we've taken on about 5 or 6